4 people watching. Welcome. What's that about, Robert? You're supposed to say, yay! Hello, RV. Yeah. Nope, that be when we get rid of him. That mean we get rid of Trumpy. Dump the Trump. 71 days. Hello, RV. That's a good question there, RV. He'll have to weasel and connive and steal and yep, if you make over $400,000, but Stray, we don't have to worry about that. Our taxes is not going to raise. Just the big shots. Well, there's no investigation to it. Hey, but I'll tell you what I did see. And this is just on the news. It's probably a rumor, but I'll bet it's true. Just as soon as he comes out of that White House, his wife is gone. She's divorcing him. And I'll tell you something else that I seen. Okay, it's been what, two days since they said that Biden won. He has done more in 2 days than Trump has done in 4 years, and he's not even president yet. That's true, RV. Well, other than that, what's been going on today? Robert, you been fishing? Lucky, how you doing? Oh, you're having back pain. Stray, I thought you was my friend. I see a timeout coming. Well, it's 70 degrees here right now. I got the air conditioner going. I seen a guy at a gas station the other day, and I just threw it out there. I said, "What are we going to do now?" Well, I don't agree with it, but Biden's going to be our president. I said, "Well, I put up with 4 years of your way of thinking. Now we're going to have 4 years of the real good way of thinking." He didn't like that too well, but all right. Slow down, cowboy. Yeah, I'm a thinking that they'll have the paddy wagon sitting right there at the White House door when he walks out. Throw him in prison. He should be taken up on murder charges of the 250,000 people that have died from his unmanaged COVID Trump virus. Well, went down to 6, so 2 people left. Lucky, you want to come up? You could put a little more light on this situation. Well, that's a good deal. We should have had something going on 8 months ago. I don't either. He hasn't done anything. He hasn't done a thing. He took jobs overseas. He the only reason why the economy was doing okay was because Obama gave it to him. The only thing that I can see is he took away that fine. If you don't have insurance, you'd have to pay $2,000 a year. That's about the only thing I can tell you that he done. And he mismanaged the COVID Trump virus. And he still don't want to do nothing about it. 71 more days, he could do something about it, but nope. But anyhow, yeah, but he took credit for it. So it was Congress that done it. Okay. That sounds a little better. That sounds more right. So see, he didn't even do that. Boy, it'd be nice. That would be nice, Lucky. Then Biden could get something done. Yeah, Stray. That's why Trump had the better economy when he took it over. He played golf, and I don't even think he did a very good job at that. He locked up them kids away from their parents. 550 some kids. That's something he done. Now they don't know where their parents is at. The parents don't know where their kids is at. So that was two questions right there. Don't matter. Like I said, we put up 4 years of somebody not doing anything. Biden will take hold of the wheel and do something. How's it going to get worse? People are dying right now. Stray, how's it going to get worse? What if you would have died or your son would have died? Trump would have said, well, it is what it is. You know, people die. Sorry. Too sad, too bad. Biden don't want to do that. He wants to get something going on to get rid of the virus. Okay, let's quit talking about how good of a job Biden's going to do because it's going to be better. The only thing is we got to wait 71 days because he's already putting forth the thing. Robert, did you do any fishing? You said you cut wood today. Okay. Uh, Sorry about that. I can't win, but I can win that way. You worked all day? Okay. I took Pam over to the dentist today. She come out and they want to do a whole bunch of stuff, cleaning and what have you. I said, it's up to you. It's your money. Ice storms. Well, you keep it up there, Robert. It did on that channel. Well, come on, fat boy, and wake up. But it had a lot of Democrats in it, though. I like that channel right there better, anyhow, fat boy. Little Steve number 3. I'm awake. Don't matter. There was still Democrats in there. Hey, Big Steve. Lucky, you want to come up? There you go, RV. Come up. Tell me about our new president, Biden. I'll bet there's several. And I'll bet this was the worst corrupt one that you've ever seen. Click on that link there, RV, and come up. Who, Trump? Yeah, Trump is. You got that right. I know it. Are you done, or you need me to fix it for you, Stray? Come up, Lucky. There he is.
Now you know I can't see this the screen. Maybe I can see the chat thing. Let me see if I can get it up.
Trump is dumb, Stray.
The only thing I can't see is what the fascination with him is. I can't understand that.
I don't know. I haven't figured it out.
I mean, you know, okay, he wasn't a career politician. He didn't know how the White House worked. I mean, he hurt the environment tremendously. He even opened up killing elephants so his son-in-law could be a big game hunter and all that crap. I mean, I don't know where he was mainly, you know, at least he didn't raise the price of peanuts like Carter did. That's the only thing I can figure out.
I don't know. I just ain't figured it out. And of all the stuff, they've got a list of 13 women that he has sexually abused or harassed or whatever. I've
Well,
got the link on here.
well, to me, even if you looked over all that stuff, he didn't run the country like he should be being president. You're got to govern the people that believe in you, the people that don't believe in you, the people that do vote, the people that don't vote. I mean, it's all yours, dude. And he just needed to step up and say the buck stops here. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't do that. I mean, that's what I can't understand. I mean, I would have gave him a lot more respect if he'd have just said, "Hey, it's bad out there, and we're going to do the best we can." You know, but quit lying to the people. I mean, he just lied. I mean, yeah, being a biologist, yeah, it ain't gonna go away. It ain't just a common cold. That shit kills.
Yeah, it does.
And we're up to what, 250,000 people that's lost their lives over it.
Exactly. So isn't that the same thing as murder?
Well, it's the lack of supervision or taking responsibility or governing. Like a president's supposed to. All he had
Right.
to say is, "Hey, people, put on masks. It ain't going to hurt you to wear them." Blah blah blah. I mean, he didn't have to make a law out of it or anything else, but he could have just, you know, said, "Hey, you need to wear a mask." That's about all you need is, you know. And, you take these foreign countries, China, Russia, they're all wearing masks. You see what I'm saying? I mean,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and
But but there's
I
more to it. There's more to it than just telling you to wear a mask.
well, yeah, there was a lot more to it, but like I said, if he could have governed like a president, not he was acting like a spoiled brat, and you
He is
can't do
a
that.
brat.
I mean, your money will do a lot of things, but it ain't gonna keep you up from dying. you know, like I said, I really don't believe him and his wife and his son ever had COVID.
I don't either. I really don't either. He could
I
have
think
got off
they
that quick.
well, I think they used that for a pawn, but and,
Exactly. I think so.
I mean,
Said that right along.
well, my theory behind it is, I mean, uh, he could have, like Canada did. Now, Canada ain't got near the population we have, but it paid everybody $2,000 a month to stay home. You see what I'm saying? I don't know where we could have done that or not, but he didn't compensate. He gave $1,200 one time. That ain't. I mean, these people are losing their homes. They're losing their
He did.
cars.
Wait a minute. I'll disagree with you there.
Well,
That was Nancy Pelosi that got that together.
well, I know, but the only thing that happened that one time that he did want to take credit because remember, he had his name put on every check that went out, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, let's give him the credit for that. Even if it was only $1,200. Some of these people's house payments were more than $1,200.
Correct.
What I'm saying, you should have set up a program like the WPA and stuff like the Big Depression. There's a bunch of non-contact work that could have been done out there. You could have paid people just pick up trash along the road. You see what I'm saying? And turn in so many pounds. You know what I'm saying? Paper trash. You know what I'm getting at? Or he could have done something. He didn't do nothing to help the American people to make their bills. Like, oh, I got plenty of money. To hell with you. Well, that ain't the way the world works.
Exactly.
Last time somebody said, well, eat cake. She lost her head. And his attitude, he lost the presidency. And he did it. He just flat gave it to Biden. I mean, just flat gave it to him. Now he don't want to admit it, but he did. I think he was getting tired of being a president because he realized. I think he realized he had to go to work every day.
Hello. Yeah. Is this Susan? Oh, Tiffany. Okay. Just a minute.
And these people that are so crazy about Trump, can they say what has he ever done for them personally?
Okay, now I'm back. Yeah, I know, and they can't answer that question.
I mean, why are you? I never ain't crazy about any of them. To me, I want to tell you the truth. I'd have voted for Bernie Sanders. I like that socialized medicine idea. As you get my age, you don't be spending nothing on medicine. But of course, he wasn't in the cards, you know. And everybody said, "Well, socialism is communism." No, it's not. Canada is socialism. So is the UK. They're socialists.
Well, if Bernie Sanders would have been up to the plate, I would have voted for him, but I don't think he would have been the ticket.
No, he would have. No, he would have not got the votes. He was way. The only thing I liked about what he said, how he was going to pay for medical care for every American that's in America was he was going to take $1 away from every trade on the stock market, and that would have took care of all the medical that the United States would have ever needed. Of course, you know, the rich said, "Oh no, you ain't gonna get one of my dollars." You know, even though I trade millions every day, you know what I'm saying? These big oil companies, cigarette companies, so on and so forth. Yeah. And like I said, and then there's the oil companies and places like that are so scared of Biden. We got to change the way we look at things: wind energy, solar energy, this, that, and other. I mean, come on, we got to move into with using so much fossil fuel all over the world. Because I mean, you know, it's not sustainable. It's just not. You know, everybody wanted about that fracking. Well, I'm going to tell you something. You suck millions and millions of barrels of oil out of the crust of the earth. No wonder you got earthquakes and settling. You know, you take the volume away out of a bottle, and pretty soon it's going to collapse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you to do.
Well, I just think we should look at all the different kinds of aspects. We're never, in my lifetime, and probably yours or yours, even your children's, we're not going to get rid of fossil fuel 100%, but we can lessen our footprint. You see what I'm saying? And use like solar, wind. There's even hydroelectricity. I mean, they even knew this back in the 30s, 20s, and 30s. You know what I'm saying? Hydroelectricity. They could have burnt coal. It's abundant. But no, they decided to dam up the rivers and use hydro because it was cleaner. You know, if your ancestors knew what to do in the 20s and 30s, and we should be able to improve on it in the 2000s. You see what I'm saying? That's how I'm saying.
I don't think that we can go totally to solar and wind and water, but why can't we use what we can? You know.
Well, we could use all of it. That's that's my theory.
Well, I know, we still got to have fuel for our vehicles.
Well, we could even go to like batteries, better batteries, this, that, and that. But there's still going to be an amount of fuel used, period. No matter if it's coal or gas or, you know, some countries, I think it was some country down in Argentina or whatever it was, that used sugar cane for fuel, alcohol fuel, and it was sustainable. Their gas was like 20 cents a gallon or 30 cents a gallon for any native citizen. because it was renewable. You know, I guess they think that oil is going to last forever. No, it won't. And neither will coal. And if you really want to tap into something that's going to be there forever, is that methane that's in the oceans. But that'll tear down your ozone layer. I mean, unless you want to have to put on the sunscreen about 5,000 just to walk outside. Go to get your radiation suit. Of course, these short-term people, they don't care about the environment. They don't care about wildlife. They don't care about anything. They care about themselves. And, I don't know what they're going to do when they no longer got the animals. I like to see my kids and grandkids and great-grandkids and great-greats be able to look at an elephant that ain't in a captivity or something.
I'm listening to you.
I was reading some of these comments, but no, like I said, we've got to leave it open to everything. You know what I'm saying? Protect our environment, protect our citizens, the whole 9 yards. I mean, we do not need to pull guns on our own American citizens. We do not need to bring the military in. Just cause somebody lost something. Look, we just got rid of or he just fired. I think it was a security agent or something, but because he wouldn't bring in soldiers, American soldiers, for the rioting and stuff. We do not need to bring in our soldiers that is swore to defend us from foreign invaders and everything else to start shooting our own American citizens. Now I draw the line at that. And I don't think the soldiers want to pull the guns on their own American citizens anyway. You think the soldier's going to pull his gun on his grandma and grandpa out there protesting? I don't think so. They're liable to backfire against him. I can't wait till they drag him out there by the heels and he's got claw marks across the lawn where his fingers dug into the grass.
That would be funny.
What did you see? You seem to try to drag a kid out of a car or something, ain't you? They'll grab it onto everything.
Oh,
especially trying to make him go to school. Oh, I don't want to go. But that's what he acts like, a spoiled child that don't want to go to school. But you're right about one thing. There's a lot of things that he did that they're still pending when they impeached him. And the only thing they could not bring them charges against a sitting president. Well, if he ain't sitting, that means he ain't in the White House no more. They can bring him charges up. It's just like wait 50 years or 25 years or whatever, and they'll open the files up, and you'll see truthfully how crooked he really was.
Oh, I know how crooked he is.
Oh yeah, we got
the news.
Well, he fought against people marrying people from a different country and giving them American citizenship. He did the same thing. And then he fought against people bringing their relatives over, the person that they married, their relatives over from a different country and giving them citizenship. He did the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Everything he preached against, he done.
Yeah.
I mean, that don't make no sense.
I don't know how true it is, and I'm not going to say it's true. This is a rumor. When he comes out of the White House, he's going to divorce him.
To me, I hate to say this, but wasn't her country part of Russia to begin with a long time ago?
I don't know.
Well, she was a Ukrainian, wasn't she?
I don't know. She's a foreigner.
Well, she was from Ukraine, and Ukraine used to be part of old Russia.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, okay. And Putin's got something on him because I think he's scared to death, Putin. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's all them prostitute houses he got over in Russia or something. I don't know. But Putin's got something against him or something on him, I think. Of course, that's part of the rumors. There's rumors going around about everybody, even Biden. All I care about is how they run this country.
Exactly.
I don't want to keep up with their sex lies. I like the what was that one guy that got caught with Lewinsky?
Bill Clinton.
Clinton, yeah. I didn't give a shit what he. Don't think I pissed off. He used my damn my Oval Office. He could have got a cheap motel room. You know, but no, he did some good things. You know, if you go back in history, there's all of them. I mean, you go back, all of them had skeletons in their closets. I mean, I don't think unless it was Jesus Christ running. I mean, they're not none of them perfect. But I want somebody that cares about human life. You know, damn. And I mean, I can't see where he cared if anybody. I guess he didn't lose anybody close to him. And even if he did have COVID-19, you think you're going to get the same medical care that he was going to get, and his family was going to get, and his son and wife was going to get?
No.
Hell no. I mean, if they gave him all them experimental drugs and all that stuff and boosted his immune system, that was all experimental, which he didn't have to wait in line, you know, and take the gazebo and all that crap. I mean, no, I mean, it's just he needed to have a more compassionate heart, even though, you know, a lot of people say, well, that wasn't just the way he was. Well, when you're talking about the American people, you're not just one person's president or one, you know, you're the whole United States' president, every citizen in America. And you got to act like you got some brains when you're talking to foreign diplomats. You know, they are the rulers of their own countries. You know, to me, on the international scale, he was a joke. Everybody thought, I mean, these foreign leaders, and I traveled a lot before the COVID-19 hit us. They thought he was a joke. You know, they thought Ronald Reagan was nothing but a movie star. But they thought Trump was just a joke. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't understand it. I just don't understand what they've seen in him.
I don't, yeah, and I've got a lot of relatives that voted for Trump. And I ask them, well, what's so fascinating about him? You know, that would make you want, is it his policies? Was it the good old boy or the white supremacist movement that he had going or whatever? I mean, you know, I was down to the nitty gritty with him. I didn't mind asking him. And it was just, they really couldn't pin it down for me. I mean, they were infatuated like he was a drug. Without even having to hear his policies. That's what I couldn't understand. You know.
And this is the only time in these 4 years that he's been on the news every night. Every night. I've never seen another president on the news every night.
Well, he's a narcissist. You know, he has to be out there and pat on the back, you know. But it backfired on him, you know. And now, since he's not got to be, he ain't even been on the news. Now, Fauci has. To me, I think they need to keep Fauci because he's the head of infectious diseases and stuff. I mean, I don't think he was all that political. I think he was had a job and he was trying to do it, you know.
Yeah, but they wouldn't let him.
Oh, God, no, they wouldn't. Oh, that woman followed him around, that older woman followed him around like she was in love with him. But Fauci wasn't. He just kept telling you, hey, you better pay attention. And now that he's he's back in the news. Fauci is, and he's still talking about we need to, wear a mask. Same damn thing that anybody could tell you. They ain't no sense hugging on people and patting them on the back like you had that convention and all that crap. No, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, last time I went to the doctor, I wore a semi hazmat suit. My doctor knows I'm a prepper. Hell, he said the only one's going to be left is Lucky. That's what he said. He said, my doctor even caught COVID-19. Yeah, he was out for about 3 weeks. Yeah, and he said I should have paid attention to you. I told him, I said, you better start wearing masks. Here I had a full mask, shield, respirator on. I had I took a rain suit in, and so I could spray it down, and then change clothes, put them in a garbage bag, put them in the back so I could sterilize them at home. And that was when it first started. And now he's a stout Republican, but he paid for it. 2/3 of his staff in his clinic got the COVID-19. They had to shut the whole clinic down for about a month, and he lost all kinds of money. Yeah, this is a doctor in his office, and everything was shut down for a month. And hell, he said I should have listened to you. He said now I'm behind on my child support because he got a divorce. His wife went back to Venezuela. But the point about it is, you got to pay attention, and the people are not paying attention. They made this virus a political thing, which they should have never done it. That was the stupidest damn move you could ever make, is making something political, like a virus. But they did. I mean, it all became on a virus. And I think that's one reason Biden won, was because even you'd have to admit he made better sense to the Republicans and Democrats than Trump did.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I've even seen Republicans wearing masks. You know what I'm saying? My doctor wears masks now because he said he ain't catching it twice. That's what he told me. He ain't catching it twice. He acts like everybody's got the virus when he comes in there. But that's what I'm saying. It's not a political thing. It is a virus. It doesn't matter who it kills. It'll go from 0 to 90 in 30 seconds. It don't matter what age group, what nationality, or anything else. So therefore, you got to treat it like it is a disease. It's a plague. It's a pandemic. It's out to kill as many people as it can because they're not listening. And the United States did not have to get in this shape. He stopped China from coming in, but he should have stopped the whole world from coming in. And he should have said gloves, mask, set up sterilization centers. I mean, he could have put up in the subways, for instance.
You know what he did? He had 2 big boxes, 17 tons of gloves and masks and respirators and all that, and sent that to China. Back when this first started, he had 2 great big boxes, and they weighed 17 tons, and he shipped it over to China so that we wouldn't have protection here.
Well, I mean, he never said, hey, you guys, he signed a congressional order that you've got to make ventilators. He never signed it. They did during the war. They made Ford make damn tanks and shit. I was alive. I remember. They made certain companies for the war effort. Well, this was a war. It was just a biological war against a virus. He never signed one congressional order to help get it eradicated. Not one. I mean, I will listen to every damn one of these speeches. Every damn time he was on YouTube or whatever, I played every damn bit he said. And he didn't have the heart to rule the American people.
No.
And that was his biggest downfall. I don't know about his brains, or because I didn't think he's that damn smart, but he didn't have the heart to do it. Like, he